Yeah, you already know it's Buckle Up at Reaction Reviews, and we back with another one, man. We about to lock right on in, man, about the Memphis super producer Tay Keith. How he was killed in his home, man. Let's lock in.
For game.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, I do a little beats too myself. I do a little sampling.
Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up.
Oh, why you?
Be up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Big brr.
From when she came all the way up to now. Why did you keep the tag? Because a lot of people, some producers don't use the tags. You know, why did you keep using your tag?
I mean, it wasn't a thing like I just intentionally kept using it. It just was, or kept it. You feel me? It just was a thing. Like, all right, I done made these beats, nigga, 3 years ago. A nigga might rap on that beat. You feel me? With this tag in 2022. You feel me? A beat that I done made in 2019, 2018, 2019. It was like, I make beats with no tags. I make all types of different shit, you feel me? So if a nigga rap on an old ass beat, you know, the tag on that motherfucker, what I look like, nah, bro, don't take the tag out, like, you feel me?
Grammy-nominated music producer Tay Keith has died. Right now, Metro Police are investigating how he died.
June 18, 2026 has officially became one of the saddest days in the hip-hop community. It's been reported that a music super producer from Memphis at the age of 29 years old has suddenly lost his life. Now, it's been rumors surrounding his demise on what truly took place, how this happened. And even though we're going to go over what's being presented publicly, we still want to make sure we pay our respects until those details, or at least rumors, are confirmed. But nonetheless, after seeing people close to this music producer, I figured we'd take our time and highlight his career. Go over some of his accomplishments, how he made himself a household name in his mid-20s, working with artists like Drake, Future, Travis Scott, Key Glock, just to name a few. It's like one of those reminders, no matter how well life can go for you, you never know when your time is up. So as mentioned, we want to pay our respects, go over the details, talk about this man for those who are not aware, and try to help his legacy live on forever. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it.
Yourself trying to chase after another moment, or does it all come natural? Like, how do you know?
I feel like this every artist in the game. You wanna keep going. You wanna keep that momentum going, because it's like, you know, when the world get introduced to you, it's like a certain spotlight you can never get again. You know what I'm saying? It's the nostalgic with it. So just for me to have this moment again is like, this what I've been working hard for again. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you're in your next moment right now.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm doing interviews. That's why I'm doing press. That's why I'm, you know, taking my image more serious now.
Right.
You know?
Fam, that person you just heard from is Bratavius Lakeith Chamber, born September 20 of 1996. He's also known professionally as Tay Keith, a worldwide producer, best known for co-producing Travis Scott's 2018 single, Sicko Mode, which peaked at the top of the Billboard Hot 100. He was one of many producers on that beat, which features Drake, with over 1.3 billion views on YouTube alone.
So, you know, Sicko Mode, you're one of several different producers on that record. And when those opportunities come up, how does that actually work?
You know, I got this relationship with this producer. I want him to, you know, lay some keys down or whatever. You might bring this producer of yours that you got a good relationship in for the drums, and you might bring this producer who you've been working with, do post-production. Like, that's what, you know, a good artist nowadays, I feel like, will do.
Now, 2018 was a pivotal year for him, and even though that was very early in his career, someone say Tay Keith might be responsible for some one-hit wonders, but when it came to him, that wasn't even a thought. You see, Tay Keith, he grew up in South Memphis, and even though with a lot of artists growing up out of South Memphis like Pooh Shiesty, Key Glock, CEO 30, just to name a few, most don't talk about their education. That wasn't the case for Tay Keith. On December 15, 2018, he earned his bachelor's degree from Middle Tennessee State University. He was the first in his family to go to college and complete it. It was a huge accomplishment for not only him, but for the generation after him. And on top of that, can't say God not the biggest, because that same week he earned his #1 from Sicko Mode.
It was big because I was actually in school and graduating the week that I got my #1. So, you know, I feel like education always been a good thing for me because I was first generation. You know, my mama and daddy, they got trades. You know, my mama did her, my daddy, he did what he did, you know. But as far as like me going to college, ain't nobody else in my family did that, and I feel like I had to make that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had multiple reasons to go to college. You feel me? So that was just like one of my main reasons to motivate me. On top of like my mama getting her Section 8 through me going to school too.
How did your folks feel when you got a #1 and you graduated in the same week too? Like, what was going through that? What did they say when all that was happening?
They was proud. They was proud. They was proud of me. Like, you know, I just really, I didn't soak the moment in at the time because I felt like I was just so focused on, you know, just so much other shit that was going on in my life. But you know, when I look back on it, you know.
Now, shout out to On the Radar Radio, who provided that clip from their interview. But before it got to that point in 2018, Tay Keith was around 14 years old when he began making music and published it to YouTube and DatPiff. He also had a piano, which he used to make songs and remake popular songs. One of the songs he managed to remake was Lil Wayne's Lollipop. Keith met fellow American rapper from Memphis as well, Blockboy JB, when he was just 14 years old after he moved to East Memphis. The two began making music together. Shortly after, Blockboy JB will make a song featuring Tay Keith as the producer called Shoot. Over 37 million views on YouTube alone and counting. It landed him the recognition from CMG and Yo Gotti. Shortly after, Tay Keith and Blockboy JB managed to get Drake on his second song, a song titled Look Alive, with over 407 million views and counting.
I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting
But it didn't only go up for Tay Keith after that. In 2019, he produced a bonus track, Before I Let Go, on Beyonce's Homecoming, the live album. In 2020, he produced Rain, a single by H and AJ Tracy. Keith is known for his distinctive producer tag, Tay Keith. FD suck. He also used the tag, Tay Keith's Too Hard.
Little beats too myself, I do a little sampling.
Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up. Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up.
Tay Keith, fuck that shit. Who the fuck is that, man?
That was my boy Lil Juice. You know what I'm saying? So Lil Juice, I think I had tweeted this shit like 2016. You feel me? He ended up being one of the niggas like, hey, I got a tag for you, bro. Just fuck with me on some beats. I'm like, all right, say Liz, I got you. I'm gonna fuck with you. He ended up sending me a tag. I'm like, me at the time, I'm like, I wasn't fucking with the one he sent me. I'm like, re-say it this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add some shit to it, but just do it this way. So he ended up doing it, and I started using it on some beats, right? So I fuck with him on some beats, but I started using it on my own beats, like separate, and I ended up using it on Shoot. So with Blockboy JB, so when I used it on Shoot, we started seeing like the trend of it. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bam just started seeing motherfuckers fucking with, oh, we like that new tag. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is that? Who is that young nigga type shit? So we just kept using it, kept sticking with it. Then we just, you know what I'm saying, eventually, like, just knew it was going to be one of them monumental moments with using that motherfucker.
And the clip from that $1 million worth of game interview was 3 years ago. And around that time, in 2023, Tay Keith had made it known that he was continuing to work with Gunna. You see, Tay Keith and Gunna have a strong working relationship, notably previewing a new collaboration at Gunna's birthday party. And while they may have hit records together alongside Lil Baby in the past, their ongoing musical partnership has remained active. The clip you just heard, as mentioned, was previewed at Gunna's 33rd birthday party in May 2026, suggesting they are back in the studio together. They share a history of working with hit tracks like, notably, the 5 times platinum Never Recovering featuring Lil Baby and Drake on 2018 Drip Harder, as well as Lights Off featuring Lil Durk in 2022. When it comes to Tay Keith and Lil Baby, they was also a frequent collaborator, with Lil Baby crafting bangers like No Sucker, co-produced with Turbo, and connecting on other projects throughout the height of the Atlanta trap wave. But of course, we all know it seemed a separation was there after the YSL Rico.
Top story tonight, rapper Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, made his first court appearance following his indictment by a Fulton County grand jury. The massive indictment claims he's at the center of a gang that has terrorized Atlanta for a decade.
As you can see, Tay Keith was still in his prime, so much life to live, yet and still at 29 years old. Nashville, Tennessee Police Department say they found Tay Keith unresponsive in his apartment, and they're claiming no foul play, which is great, but they also highlight the possibility of an overdose. And according to rumors online, they're saying whippets. And we don't know that to be true, so we will not say that as a definite, but we will highlight allegedly. But before we go over the details of what MPD is putting out, even though it's little to none, I do want to take a moment to speak on how whippets can play a toll on an early demise. Now, whippets, no joke. You're much more likely to die from the cold temperatures in the tank than you are on nitrous. But even the worst case scenarios, you freeze burn your lungs. I don't see how you could die from it on the spot. And again, that's super unlikely because you will have to be a complete idiot to misuse it so hard you gave yourself lung frostbite. You'll be in a lot of pain and surely stop using it well before you do the damage. So with those speculations, let's hold fast until we present the facts from Nashville Police Department. Nonetheless, on June 18, 2026, Metro Nashville Police have confirmed the death of Grammy-nominated producer Bartavius Chambers, better known as Tay Keith, 29 years old, found dead in his Martin Street apartment Thursday afternoon. As mentioned, police indicate no foul play was suspected. Police added, saying that his body was discovered as officers performed a welfare check. His cause of death has not been determined. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family.
News at 5 o'clock, Grammy-nominated music producer Tay Keith has died. Right now, Metro Police are investigating how he died.
They say the family called police for a welfare check at his apartment this afternoon. He's best known for co-producing for Travis Scott, Drake, Eminem. In December of 2018, he earned his bachelor's degree from MTSU. He was nominated for Best Rap Song for his work on Travis Scott's Sicko Mode at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards. Tay Keith was just 29 years old.
Now, rappers like Blockboy JB have made many posts showing the hurt, the pain, and the passing of a brother. In one of the posts, he posted many FaceTime calls with Tay Keith with the caption, "We talked every day. You didn't tell me you was leaving." And even producers like Hit Kid, he went to Instagram and said, "I ain't even got the words. We've been doing this since 2010. Once again, rest in peace to Tay Keith. Love and condolences to his families. And love and prayer.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Some of the good die young, man. It's fucked up, man. And the type of young man he is, and the type of mindset, and the way he talk, like you can hear, man, like, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't no fool. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of evil that go on to where, you know, it just take that one person, you know. It could be a friend, it could be anybody, but just keep in mind, man, prayers out to Tay Keith family, man. You know, but keep in mind, you can't trust nothing in this world. Nothing. Man was 29 years old, man, had a whole life ahead of him, but it was somebody that refused to let him live. Think about that. Leave y'all comments down below, man. I'm gonna be right back.